Welcome back, friends, to TV5 News at 9. We are back with another edition of Ask the Sheriff. We have Midland County Sheriff Myron Green with us. How are you today?
I'm good.
I know you're loving this topic we're talking about today. I mean, this is like your first love, hunting and fishing and all the good stuff, right?
Yeah.
So we're talking about, first, Sheriff, Michigan really has so much land with so much, and many outdoor activities. Can you break down why Michigan is so great for hunting and fishing from, firsthand experience?
Oh, absolutely. As you mentioned, Michigan has 37 million acres of land. And the state owns 4.5 million of those acres, and 3.9 are actually state forests. And we also have 11,000 inland lakes.
Oh my goodness.
Which means a lot of game and a lot of fishing.
You don't really think about that. That's amazing. So how's all that regulated?
By the Michigan Department of Natural Resources, and then it's enforced through the conservation officers or state certified officers like myself.
Okay. So now people love hunting and fishing, so let's start with fishing licenses. Who really needs to get them to get started, you know, if they want to go fishing?
So if you're under 17, so 16 and under,
Yeah.
you do not need a fishing license.
Okay.
So anybody above 17 and above does need to get a license.
You do, okay.
And all of the licenses and permits that we're going to talk about today,
Yes.
They expire March 31st.
Okay.
And so the new season or coverage area is April 1st through March 31st of the following year.
Oh, wow, that's a pretty long time that it lasts. Okay, so tell us about the rules for hunting licenses.
So there's several steps that people have to go through, and it's kind of based on age.
Okay.
So if they're 9 and under, the state allows them to go what's called hunting under an apprentice or, I'm sorry, a mentoring license.
Okay, mentoring.
And then if they're above 9, so they're 10, then that's when they would fall under what's called the apprentice license.
Okay.
And then once they do become 10 years old, then they have to go through a hunter safety course.
Wow.
And then, of course, if you're 17 or older,
Yeah.
then you can hunt on your own.
Oh, so that's great. 17 and older, you can hunt on your own. That's not
Right.
bad. So what about ORV permits and ORV trail permits? When are those required?
Yeah, so that's a big thing that's gone viral, I'll
Yeah,
say, over
right.
the state the last several years,
Yeah.
is people buying these UTVs or what's called side-by-sides,
Yeah.
and they use them a lot for outdoor recreation,
Okay.
hunting, fishing, and then just trail riding. So a lot of counties have local ordinances that allow them to be used on the roadways.
Okay.
So one thing that is required to have is the ORV permit. So you do have to have an ORV permit,
Yeah.
and those are required on eligible county roads, frozen public waters, and open state forests and eligible national forests trails.
Okay, so all of our outdoor enthusiasts now are so excited. So where do they go? How can they obtain these licenses and permits?
So it's very simple. You can either go to your local sports shops or your large retailers that have outdoor sections like Meijer, Walmart, or certainly they can go online to the DNR website and get them through there.
Right, okay, so I have the sheriff here, so we have to ask you about, some safety rules. What do we need to keep in mind when we're doing all of these outdoor activities?
Safety is number one.
Yeah.
So certainly when you're driving an ORV or an ATV, if it's not enclosed, you have to wear a helmet. And then if you are operating it on the roadway, most again have regulations that you can only go 25 miles an hour. So again, you just want to operate in a safe manner and be courteous to everybody else around you. So.
Well, then keep those helmets on when you're
Definitely,
out there. Thank
definitely.
you so much for stopping by. We love this. Anything
absolutely.
exciting in your hunting world?
No.
You'd like to tell us about, update us on?
No, my wife bought a UTV or a side-by-side this summer, so we've actually been riding that a lot.
There you go.
So,
we need pictures or video of that
I'll
or
do
something, Sheriff.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah,
We
you're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
Glad to be here.
Of course. If you have any questions for Ask the Sheriff, you can send it to WNEM at WNEM.com or send it to our social media. Stick around.